Next, just tell you a little bit about what Shayn my perspective. How many of you were in my or were here last year and heard me speak on the keynote? One, two people. Okay. So for most of you, this is going to be a little new. When I was 5, I was actually, my mother noticed some little things with my gait, with my balance, with my coordination. And it actually took me into a local pediatrician and had me checked out, and the doctor said there's absolutely some things going on with Shayn. And we need to do further tests and find out what's happening with him and what the impairment is. At that same time, my mother was referred over to a developmental center, an institution. And at that time, my mother was told that I could go ahead and be put into an institution. She wouldn't have to worry. She wouldn't have to care. And I could be taken care of for the rest of my life. I'm very glad to say my mother, that wasn't even an option for her. So I went through a whole battery of tests as a child. With the Oakland, California Children's Hospital. They did every test imaginable, CAT scan, MRI. They did 2 spinal tests. I don't know why they had to do 2. One was enough for me. Did all kinds of tests, and they could not diagnose what I had. Well, I went through school, I went through college, and when I was a sophomore in college in California, I actually was diagnosed with a specific form of cerebral palsy called cardiomyopathy. And I never will forget that. I was so excited. I finally had my label. I finally had my diagnosis. And then I said, well, now what, you know? But I went about my business, and about 10 years ago, I was actually, I went in for a neck problem, neck disorder, where I could not focus on anything that I wanted to keep my eye gaze on. Whether it be reading, cooking, or whatever. I love to cook. Anybody knows me knows I love food. So I'm a big. Those are my two worst things. I love to eat and I love to shop. So those are my 2 downfalls.